Hey y'all, I am going to shoot another video on Couture. I am looking around the house and looking for things that have potential to chalk. I have looked everywhere and I found a couple of things that just normal household items. This is how easy this stuff is. Just some normal household items that you can paint over with some chalk paint and make them different. So I'm going to switch the camera over and we'll get started. Thanks for joining me today. I just need a minute to set up my camera. Hang on, I'm still learning this new program that I have. There we go. So now you can see my worked surface. If I can get my camera out of the way. Hang on one second. Do that one there. Adjust my camera just a little bit. So this is my fuzzing towel. You'll need a towel when you work with this stuff. What I found was a friend of mine gave me a box of coasters, and they are from Wicked Weed. They're really pretty. A lot of people like this kind of stuff, but you know, the artwork on there is really nice. Here's the other one, but I'm not really into craft beer or the saying Wicked Weed. Some people are, but I still like the artwork on it. So what I did, and they have the cork backing, they're just some little coasters. So what I did was I took some of this chalkboard paint and painted the coasters black. See, it still has the cork board on it, and you can faintly see still the design underneath it, but you know, just because it's etched into that. So we've got two we're going to work with today, and I have my chalk paste back here. I've got they call this cherry blossom, some gray, brown, more gray, some real pretty blues, and some greens. So I have this transfer, and it's called Mini Florals, and it comes in a sheet, and it has cut lines. So you can cut your transfer and make them smaller. So I thought we would do a really cute floral pattern on these. I like that one on these coasters. I think there was another one. And I've got four, and I've got this one. So I was thinking that we could use those right there. Okay, so I figured it out. So we're going to use these fours right here, or these two, and finish the other two later. What you have to do with this chalk board paint is whatever you find and paint it. You paint it one coat, you let it dry for an hour, you paint another coat, and then you let this sit for 24 hours, and then it's ready to chalk. I got this chalk paint at Hobby Lobby, I think. No, Joann's, and used 50% off coupon, and I think it ended up being like $5. And when you're painting small things like this, this is going to last forever. So what you need to do is take your transfer. You never want to pull it away from the backer, from the corner, because it will stretch your transfer. You're going to just lightly peel it away like that, or you can lay it down and pull the backing off. You're going to lay it down on your towel and defuzz it or fuzz it to get some of the sticky off, because they come really, really sticky. And it puts a little bit of lint on the back, and that's okay. The lint washes off, so it won't, so you'll be able to get it off your coaster. So you just put your transfer on wherever you want it. And this is a screen. So you want to rub it and make sure there's no bubbles in your transfer screen. And we'll do this one. Just naturally let it come off, because you, like I said, you don't want to stretch it. And fuzz it. See, this one was really sticky. It hardly will come off the towel. And place it where you want it. And just rub it lightly to get all the bubbles out of your screen, just like that. So I'm thinking I want to use some pink on this one. So you open your chalk paste, and you want the chalk to be like a yogurt consistency. And it does feel like it's a little thick to me. And all you have to do is take a little spray bottle and do about 3 little squirts of water. And this will kind of make it a little bit thinner for you, to easier for you to work with. Turn this way a little bit. That's better. And then just scrape off the excess. And I think I'm going to do that little flower in a different color. And you can still use this stirring stick. It's called a multi-purpose tool to spread your chalk on, because it helps with the edges that are real close to another image. And then you just want to remove the excess. And put your excess back in the jar. Get rid of all the lines, because it will make lines in your design. Okay. And then I think I want to use Couture teal for my second color. And you're going to use your little squeegee. These come like this size, and I just cut them in half. So, because with the small designs, it's easier to use. And see, that didn't take very much at all. So you just peel it up. You get it started from the corner, but you don't pull from the corner. You want to pull from the very middle of each side. And there's your image. Just like that. So you have a real pretty little coaster. When you get done with your transfer, you're going to put this in a little water bath. So I'm going to go over to my sink and just put it in the water right quick. Okay, so let's do our second coaster. Clean our stir stick up. Now we're going to let that dry, and when it's dry, you won't be able to rub it off. But since it's a coaster and you're going to be putting something in liquid in a cup on top of it, you're going to want to seal it. You could seal it with some Mod Podge, or you could seal it with some kind of polyurethane. I think I'm going to use this color again with this peacock blue. This was a little thick, so I'm going to stir it up, add some water and stir it up a little bit. And you use disinfectant wipes to clean everything with. I like that idea. Disinfectant wipes, so everything is germ-free. But it helps clean everything really well. We'll get rid of that one because it's got lots of stuff on it. We'll check this paste. See how it's kind of got separated a little bit. We're going to stir that up. Make it nice and creamy, yogurt, sour cream consistency. Once you learn your paste, you'll learn when it's too thick. This one seems to be okay. Now, Couture has two different types of mediums to use. They have chalk paste, which is not a chalk paint. There's a difference. And then they have Couture inks, which inks are permanent. You can put them on a coffee cup or a shirt or whatever. So I think we're going to do the large flower in this real pretty peacock blue is what they're calling it. You just put your paste on, spread it out real thin. Just like that. Put your excess back in your jar. Okay. And then I think we're going to do this flower. Oops. I dipped it in the wrong color. But that's all right. We'll make it work. We'll do the two smaller ones in this Couture blue. Or they're calling it teal. We got some off the edge here, but that's okay. We can wipe it off when we get done. Oops, we get done. So you peel your design back. That one kind of looks good because it's two different colors. I'm going to go put this in the water bath. So when you make a mistake and get your chalk paste where you don't want it, you just wipe it off. Yeah, I use a lot of these wipes because I'm like really, really messy. That one's done. So we're working on getting our paste put away is what we're doing. It's best to clean up as you go so you don't have a lot of stuff laying around. When you finish with your paste, you want to make sure your jars are on there really good and tight so you don't have to keep adding water to it. Put this on the floor, get it later. So there's that one, and there's that one. See, and this one's dry. It will not rub off, but it will wash off. So if you make a mistake or you don't like your design, you just wipe it off and redo it or change your thing out. This one's still a little wet, so we're not going to rub it too much. And like I said, if you want to make these permanent, then you just Mod Podge over them after they dry and they become permanent. So let's talk about Chalk Couture a little bit. What is Chalk Couture? What Chalk Couture is we sell the silk screens, they're adhesive back, and they are reusable. Like that transfer that I used, you'll be able to use it about 10 to 12 times. When you wash them and take care of them properly, you will be able to reuse them. We have several colors of chalk pastes, and I just have a few colors right now. I've got some more coming. I think they offer 30 colors in the chalk paste and in the chalk ink. The chalk ink is new. It is permanent when it is heat set, so you'll be able to put it on fabric, coffee mugs, anything. They also have a variety of chalk boards and canvases that you can create on. You can buy from me, or you can become a designer. When you become a designer, you get 40% off, and you possibly can have some income. This month, they are offering a special, and it's called You Are Enough. You get this blue transfer screen that you see right here on this handout. You get 3 exclusive colors that I can't even get right now. Hopefully they're going to come out to us to purchase in February, but right now they're offering this as a customer only promotion. You get your chalkboard, you get 4 paints, you get a squeegee, and it's $34.99 plus tax. And if you like this and you think you might want to join or purchase this bundle, you can go to my store. It's www.chalkcouture.com, or you can send me a message. And if you would like to join and possibly do this as a self home business, I can also get you hooked up with that. So I appreciate you watching my video today, and I have another project that I'm going to work on, and hopefully video, so stay tuned and maybe you'll see that. Thank you. Bye-bye.